Hey, MzeroA Nation, Jason here. Mock Checkride May. A funny feeling as we all slowly get back to work and hopefully back to flying soon. There's a lot of check rides coming in the future. And a question I get asked so often, and it seems like a silly question, but you'd be amazed at how often it comes in. What should I do the night before my check ride? Well, hopefully we've done the groundwork leading up to that well ahead of time. I want you doing plenty of studying, plenty of mock check rides, have an opportunity to fly with another flight instructor, get a different perspective, a different set of eyes, just someone other than your instructor to give you that opinion. As you're leading up, you're studying every night, you're hopefully in our ground school or in some ground school, continuing to study. So the night before your check ride's Saturday morning, it's Friday, let's say, I want you to do nothing. I don't want you to think about aviation. I don't want you to study. Science has shown, by the way, over and over again that cramming doesn't work for this kind of test. Cramming may work for some rote memorization stuff, but it won't even stick in your short-term memory, let alone your long-term memory. Cramming doesn't work. If you feel that you need to cram, you're probably not ready for that check ride anyways. You should be going into it a little confident. You don't want to be so overconfident and you fall into the cocky category, but you just want to be a little sure of yourself with that. So if it's the night before, the day before your check ride, I want you to do nothing. I want you to relax. If you have to work, yes, go to work. Try not to be involved in a whole bunch of stress and everything else. Eat a great, healthy dinner, nothing crazy, nothing heavy, no alcohol. Get a great 8 hours of sleep. Wake up early before that check ride. Review your cross-country flight plan that you probably made earlier in the week. Punch in today's winds if you have the opportunity to calculate that. Again, they're not looking for accuracy. They're just looking to see that you can flight plan. So even if you use the winds from Wednesday for a Saturday check ride, it's no big deal. They just want to see that you can flight plan properly, know how to plug the winds in. But if you want to wake up a little early and plug in the winds the day of the check ride for your flight plan, by all means, you can do that as well. The day of the check ride, super healthy breakfast, drink a ton of water. If you're a coffee person, yes, you can have your 1 cup of coffee or 1 cup of tea, whatever that may be. Bring snacks to the check ride as well. This is an all-day event. If you have an 8 a.m. check ride, I guarantee you will not be calling your spouse or your friend or your son or daughter to tell them you passed until about 12 or 1 o'clock. For an 8 a.m. check ride. Because the first hour is all just going through your logbooks, going through the plane logbooks, making sure everything is good to go. Then it's another hour, hour and a half for the oral exam. Then it's pre-flight. There's some breaks in there. Then it's another hour. It's a 1.3 on the Hobbs meter. Like literally, you won't be in your car going home until 12 or 1 p.m. for an 8 a.m. check ride. Bring snacks, bring a ton of water, bring all your aviation books as well. All this month, we are doing mock check rides for our online ground school members. On the podcasts as well, we have the private pilot podcast, the instrument pilot podcast, the commercial, and the CFI podcast. Mock check rides at those levels on all of those for you to check out as well. And of course, a big public mock check ride towards the end of the month. We'll be advertising here in just a bit as well. We're gearing you up for the big day. Any questions you have, by the way, any tips you have, do's and don'ts, leave them in the comments section below on YouTube, on Facebook, on MzeroA.com. We look forward to reading those. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and most importantly, remember, the good pilot is always learning. Have a great day, guys. We'll see you. Take a 2-week free trial of our online ground school and see why Aviation Consumer Magazine named it the top online ground school on the market. The first thing you'll notice is that we never teach to the test. We teach real-world skills that are going to keep you and your loved ones safe when you fly. Now, it's because of this real-world teaching, you'll pass your knowledge test and your check ride with flying colors. With one membership, you get access to all our courses, plus weekly webinars with myself and this outstanding MzeroA.com team. It's really like an interactive TV show broadcast from our studio, where you get to interact with a team of CFIs. We also offer live support and email support to make sure you succeed. Now, one thing you'll notice is that MzeroA is like nothing else on the market. It is truly a flight training community geared towards making you a safer, smarter pilot, because a good pilot is always learning. It's much more than a slogan for us. It is truly a mission. So click below and take a 2-week, no strings attached trial of our top-rated private, instrument, commercial, and FOI courses. Once you join our flight training community, I promise you will never want to leave.